Hello all. This is going to be specifically on the Unit 2 assignment. So normally when we have these essays that are due, I'm going to specifically talk about the assignment due in one video in particular. The whole reason for that is so that we have something dedicated to it. So let's look at the prompt. So if you want to pull that up, let's do that now. I'll time you. All right. So if we're thinking about what this is trying to do, it's taking the Telltale Heart and kind of relating it, if you look at the three types of ways you could do it, relating it to the things that we've discussed. And so in week 1, I talked about how we could use the different types of story as a way to analyze what Poe is doing or not doing. But there's other ways to do this. So for instance, personally, what I would probably do is take some of the the essays that we've read about just kind of about the mechanics of fiction and try to apply it to Poe. So for instance, you could have a whole paragraph about how Vonnegut and his rules relate to Poe, right? Maybe is Poe, using those rules effectively or ineffectively. Obviously, Poe was alive much before Vonnegut ever wrote those rules, but you can still sort of see whether or not he is kind of adhering to them. Another thing you could do is, like I said, look at the different types of short stories and have a paragraph maybe about, this is this lyrical type of short story, or is it epic, or is it something else, right? And sort of relating it to that way. And so that's the way I would do it, to kind of break it down, is in those maybe 3 paragraphs, takes 3 of those type of sort of readings that we've done in week 1 or week 2 and apply it to Telltale Heart. And so that would be my suggestion there. Another thing I just want to mention, if you want me to read your essay before it's due, by Friday you can submit it to me. The only thing I require that when you submit it, please make it like a doc or PDF, because that's the easiest way for me to read it. But also send me a specific question like, hey, can you look at my thesis? Or am I using quotes properly? Or am I doing like a specific question that I can kind of focus on? If you just tell me, ask me, is my essay good? It's hard for me to know how to kind of give you feedback and in not a general way, okay? And so that if you give me something specific to look for, I can kind of, see if you're doing that or not doing that. All right? So just remember the deadline for that would be on Friday if you're interested. All right. Well, if you have any questions, email, call me. Other than that, I will talk to you on the discussion boards. Bye.